And we're here to tell you here today, sister, okay, like a big brother talks to his little sister. Things that you're doing in the earth today is not good for you. We know some men are responsible too for the situation of the matter. And there's a level of responsibility that you have to live up to as well. Your mind has been comatose and scrambled. You don't have the right identity in your mind. You no longer understand the true meaning of womanhood. You understand your true purpose anymore. Why you was created. You was not created to be a whore, a slut, or a skeezer. You was created to respect the one that created you. You was created to be a righteous mentor in the earth to the young sisters. You was created to be a guiding light. You was created to represent the example of Proverbs 31, the virtuous woman. But you forsook those things. Those things are corny to you now. Those things are played out now like an old pair of pro pets. You make mockery of those things. You say, get that old Moses thing away from me. Okay? That's where you at right now, sister. And I'm here to tell you as a brother, historically, it never profits you anything historically, because a lot of your ancient grandparents suffered for the same things you're doing here today. And I'm going to warn you, sister, not by my word, okay, that these things is going to bring hell on your soul, which you couldn't even imagine. All that going back and forth and shopping till you drop and trying to get the tightest pants that you can get and the tightest bra that you can get, okay, all that's going to equal to nothing but suffering and pain and judgment. And you should think of yourself more better than that. Those Foxy Brown and Little Kim images and Nicki Minaj and, you know, all these other images that don't really represent the image of a woman. This is not the image of a woman. This is the image of a dog. Those are images of dead woman walking. That's not going to lead to nothing but death. Like it says in Daniel chapter 11, verse 33, and they that understand among the people shall instruct many. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to instruct the people. Or at least explain to the people. We can't force nobody to do anything, but we hope somebody would take consideration and take an account, okay, what they're doing. That we better stop doing what we're doing real quick, because some of us is going to be taken out today and tomorrow and next week and the next month. And it don't stop right there, because we don't know what we're dealing with. We've been lied to. Our whole life is based upon deception. Of Revelation chapter 12 and 9. Satan has deceived the whole world to think you prospering, when really you're regressing. And what this is going to equal out to, you're going to have to stand before the one that created you one day, because somebody created you. And his name ain't Billy Jack, okay? And his name ain't Sally Sally. And he's not happy with you. So I came to encourage you, try to enlighten you, and hopefully this will make you think about it, sister. Okay, all that jumping around and, okay, and the man is wrong too as well. We got to plug back into this, man. And we ain't talking about no religion or Christianity either. Okay, because people is putting out the wrong concept of thought, or what the intelligence of the scriptures is talking about. Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 19. Thy own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy backsliding shall reprove thee. You see, the things that we're doing that's negative, it's going to be a thorn in our flesh. And going out of your race and sleeping with another race, that's not going to solve the problem. Because in many cases, a lot of those people is going to turn on you just like a crazy, okay, pit bull dog. Like it says in Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 30. And when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? Because they only using your flesh. Okay? All they want to do is hump and pump on you. Okay? That's what their whole aim is about in many cases. Though thou clothe thyself with crimson, though thou deck thyself with ornaments, the bracelets of gold, though thou rent thy face with paintings, the excessive makeup, which is not good, in vain shall thou make thyself fair, which means beautiful. Thy lovers will despise thee, and they will seek thy life. Okay? You're going to have a lot of sisters losing their life, okay, by making the wrong decisions. Okay? You got the spirit of evil on this earth. You got the spirit of murder on this earth. You got the spirit of raping and killing women on this earth. And all them sisters that selling their flesh on Craigslist, okay, it's possible you might run into a Charles Manson that's not really interested in no sex, okay, that want to take out his anger on every woman, due to the fact of what happened to him with his prior marriage. And now he's on this path. He said he's going to kill every woman that he get a chance to. You got to consider these things. You see? Like it says in Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 32. Can a maid forget her ornament? Okay. Or a bride her attire? Okay. But in this case, you have forgotten your true attire. Your true attire is virtuousness and decency. Okay. Yet my people have forgotten me days without number. And you forgot about the one that created you. And the God that you're talking about is fake. That's not the real creator of the universe. The God that allows you to do each and everything that you want to. Okay, and to expose your body and to promote your body. Sister, that's dead wrong. Okay, I'm here to tell you. That's dead wrong to the creator. It's time for you to straighten up your act. Look at what's going on all over the earth. Look what's going on with the Congolese woman. How they're being raped. Look what had happened in the past years in Chad, where they was raping the woman. Okay? The way you dress is attracting negativity. Because this whole thing is spiritual. Why you think they look upon the woman that's in what they call the Nation of Islam differently? Because they have a different perspective of image of woman. You don't look at those women and you don't get the same thoughts that you get with these women with these tight pants, where you can see the imprint of their butt cheeks. I'm not going to get derogatory or indecent, and you can see the imprint of their front vaginal section. That's supposed to be, okay, shown in secrecy with your man. Like it says in Jeremiah chapter 3:15, I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. And what is that knowledge of understanding? Jeremiah chapter 3:12. Go and proclaim these words towards the north. You're in North America. And say, return. I'm not saying that this was literally talking about North America. Return thou backsliding Israel. This is talking about you, saith the Lord, meaning the creator of the universe. And I will not cause my anger to fall upon you, because the creator is upset. For I am merciful. That's why we still living. Saith the Most High, not man. And I will not keep my anger forever, because the Most High is mad with a lot of sisters as well. Not only the men, not only men in high places. Jeremiah chapter 3:13. Only acknowledge your iniquity. Only acknowledge your fault when you're wrong, instead of being proud. And stop giving that man a whole lot of problems. We talking about the brothers that's trying to do what's right. Okay? Only acknowledge thy iniquity, that thou hast transgressed against the Almighty Father. And you're transgressing against the Most High. You're going against the Most High. You're fighting against the Creator. Whether you realize it or not, let me bring this to your attention. Okay, by embracing this evil life, which the Most High hates. All that going up and around Jamaica Avenue, J Street, and Borough Hall, and California, and so on and so forth. Okay, and the only thing you care about is your hair and your fingernails and your weaves. All that is coming to an end one day. Okay, this is all about the Most High. It's all about the one that created us and what he said. And that's what counts. And that's what's going to count in the latter end. Okay, we got a few seconds to get it together. Some of us ain't waking up tomorrow. Just think about it. Today might be your last day on earth. And what are you going to tell the one that created you? Because they got this big lie and this big hype that everybody that dies is going up into paradise land. That's a lie. The same way people commit crimes, okay, and they get locked up in prison. Okay, we know some things are unjust, but for the ones that deserve to go to prison, the Most High got judgment for people that have done evil on this earth as well. Okay, after they die. And that's what the people don't understand, because they have dumbed the people down with stupidity in this earth, with all this de-education. Only acknowledge thy iniquity, that thou hast transgressed against the Almighty Father, and hast scattered thy ways to the strangers. How have you scattered your ways to the strangers? Everything they do, you want to do. That's not you. That's not your culture. You lost your heritage. You lost your understanding. Your heritage was that you were supposed to be a princess of decency and royalty. All the things that our forefathers died for. A lot of women of our nation are spitting in Harriet Tubman's face. They say, F Harriet Tubman. We don't care about that. We're going to get this money. All those things is coming back to haunt you. one day. Like it says in the book of Jeremiah, 7th chapter in the 8th verse. Behold, ye trust in lying words that cannot profit. You trust in your own lies, in your own emotional vain opinions. All these things is going to heap judgment on your soul. You see, all that rebelliousness, okay, and all that hard-headedness is going to transform a lot of sisters in crybaby tears, okay? Because this is a dangerous time, okay? This is an evil time. This is not the time to be walking around with some light bubble head. This is not the time to be proud or arrogant. If you ain't never been humble in your life, this is definitely the time to try to find your way, okay, down that humble road. Like it says in Ecclesiastes, the 8th chapter, in the 16th verse, strive not with an angry man. A lot of you be striving with angry men, and you make the wrong choice of choosing men because you choose them for the wrong reason, because he got nice dimples, because he got these materialistic things. But little do you know, a lot of these men that you're choosing, a lot of them is Satan, man. Okay, because a lot of brother has lost their soul as well. Okay, you got an evil vibe on this earth, and a lot of them are killing women. Okay, you hear this in the newspaper every now and then, where a man rises up and his woman wants to leave him, and he says, if I can't have you, nobody else can, and he blow her head off. Or he injects some poison inside her veins, okay, with a needle, and then he kills himself. Strive not with an angry man, and go not with him into a solitary place, for blood is as nothing in his sight. Where there is no help, he will overthrow thee. And recently in the newspaper, I forgot the area, they found prostitute bones, okay, popping up here and there. This is what you're dealing with here, okay? So, I mean, swallow that pride just for a minute and understand what time it is, and understand and take consideration what time it is and what kind of vibration is on this earth. And you're walking in these solitary places like we read in Ecclesiastes, the 8th chapter and the 16th verse, and you got men that's on this earth that ain't had what they call sex in 1,000,000 years. Now I know I'm exaggerating, and their body and their soul and their mind is harnessed up with evil and wicked, because a lot of men of our nation and the other nations, they got mega demons on them.